What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Monday, January 24th, and today we have something very exciting to talk about, and that is building real estate on top of your land in TCG World. And this has gotten me so excited for the year upcoming. And what's also exciting is that this year the game is going to come out. This isn't just some beta stage. This isn't just something that's going to come out 4 years ahead of time. It's actually going to come out this year. And so they already are releasing so many different details that are going to get you, the landowner, so much anticipation in terms of how you can build on top of your land, but also how you can make profit off of it. And we're going to dive deeper and talk about those little details in just a little bit. But don't forget, before we begin, be sure to smash up that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because if you like this content, I like producing this content, and your support with this channel helps out so much. And don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon channel. Now, with that said, let's begin. Let's talk about the very first thing that has been going on over the weekend, and that is obviously Ja Rule. He's a really popular 90s hip-hop artist. He has joined the metaverse in TCG World, and he will have a certain section within the TCG World, and it will be called Rule York City. Now, this is really exciting because this is kind of a start of celebrities getting involved in the TCG World metaverse. This is what they've been aiming for, and this is just the start. And I can imagine more branding and more celebrities hopping on this, because it's all about awareness. And don't forget, a lot of this is organic awareness. So I want to share that with you because that's just really good to know that just happened over the weekend. Also, I want to share with you some statistics. Just January 21st, which was when this article was posted, it said that the metaverse land just sold for 49,000, which is around 20,000 mana in Decentraland. I want to show you this because metaverse is still being bought up. It's not slowing down. It's like the next new NFT, where NFTs gives people the right to own. It's ownership over digital assets. Metaverse land and also real estate is the exact same thing. And people are putting hard-earned assets in this. And if you consider where the market is going, and right now we're in a slight dip, which is completely normal in this crypto market. And if you're veterans in this space, you completely know that as well. But knowing that, people still would rather put money into hard assets that guarantee their source of income to grow over time, even if the market dips or is volatile over the years that come. Hard assets, property is the most important thing, and that's why people like Bitcoin. But that's also a reason why people like NFTs and also land properties. Another thing I want to share with you is this was posted on January 22nd, so this was just recent. The frantic metaverse land grab is likely to persist in 2022 as investors realize virtual real estate equals cash. That is very true. Now, it goes on to say real estate sales in the metaverse like Decentraland and Sandbox, where plots have sold for millions of dollars, are likely to set to continue at a brisk pace before peaking in May. Through interest will remain even higher after. Further on, it says, in the last year, there have been eye-popping virtual real estate sales, like the 4.3 million plot of Sandbox. Meanwhile, conversations around metaverse land rentals are also skyrocketing as companies like Tokens.com rent space in Decentraland for major events, including the first ever Metaverse Fashion Week, where people can buy the latest fashion trends for their lookalike avatars, as well as inaugural virtual Australian Open. I'm going to bring this up later because this is very, very important. Now, the reason this is doing so well, why is the metaverse land doing so well? It's because it's all decentralized. You get to own that type of property. And this is why exactly Facebook's metaverse is not going to do well. You will never own anything within Meta in terms of the Facebook meta. If they give you anything, it's not going to be based on a really solidified blockchain, because if anything, people know Facebook is centralized, and Facebook tends to leak your identity, your personal information. And if that happens, that means it's not really decentralized. So this is why metaverse on a blockchain is much better than these fake metaverse companies trying to innovate technologies. Yes, they have millions of dollars, but guess what? They're never going to catch up to the ownership quality, which is the Web 3.0. Now, let's get to the exciting part. Recently, TCG World released a new trailer, and this was called a TCG World in-game builder trailer. This means that you can create and mint your own home as an NFT. Just let that sink in for a little bit. The home that you can make, you can mint as an NFT. This pretty much clarifies that you can sell whatever you build for whatever you want. So now you can determine, based on your style, how much your real estate is worth. Not just the land, but the real estate, right? And this is what I talked about in a previous video, which I'll put on the upper right-hand side of the screen, which basically describes, well, buying land isn't just enough. You have to build on top of that. So when we watch this trailer, you're gonna see how crazy it is that you, the user, can build your house, your mansion, your office, your theme park, your headquarters, everything you want to imagine. This is it. Your imagination is unlimited. You can do whatever you want. And right here shows you the demonstration of tools to help you build that property. And in the final product, if you spend enough time, you can end up developing something so magnificent that this could actually be worth the same amount almost to a real house in the real world, because you're creating a space for either companies, or maybe there is a person who really just wants to spend a ton of money on a metaverse real estate home in the virtual world. And so this is exactly those types of things. So what I advise is go out there and go online, make sure to do some research, maybe look up some pictures on Google and gain some imagination around your home. What does your home look like? What would you like it to be? Because this shouldn't stop here. This should get you started in your creativity of your dream home. With that said, this allows you to be positioned to create something magnificent that will go in the market and can be considered to be on a newspaper, on an article, and then your home would be considered the next new home that's sold for $42,000, $100,000, $450,000, even $1 million. It's all possible. Your limit is only to your imagination. So that's really cool. Make sure to check out this video. It's on their Twitter page, it's on their YouTube page. But also, don't forget, you can also create your own office and headquarters. Because yes, you can make a home, you can try to sell it, but what I think you can do is that if you have a place where people can meet up, network, and socialize, and basically, expand their partnerships with other people. If your place is the headquarters, guess who's going to be attracted to that? It's going to be brands, it's going to be celebrities. That's what's so great about this, is that you can create your space, just like Wall Street Bets here, where it seems so enticing that it will invite brands to come over and maybe they can throw parties and even rent out your space. So that's really cool. So I'm going to show you some designs, right? Imagine you had a mall. Again, this is the part, like you can do anything that you want. You can build a mall. You can build a place where people have presentations. You can do a shopping gallery. You can show a movie. You can do so much with this. And this is just an example. This picture is not from TCG World. I'm just showing examples of other designs, other concepts, right? Because I want you to be inspired by this. Don't limit your imagination. But this could attract brands. You can make money even by not selling it, right? And if you have an idea for a home, well, just don't think about like 1 or 2 levels. Think of multi-layer homes like this one. And just, I want you to get inspired. I want you to get really excited about what you can imagine your home to be, because this could actually help you buy a home in real life in some shape or form, because you're practicing architecture and you don't have to hire somebody for this, right? Another thing is you could build a theme park, right? I talked about this. You could build a theme park where people would pay you maybe in TCG 2.0 coin to just ride your ride, or maybe decide to buy some food to help their avatar, their character, right? So this is, again, just examples of where you can go. Right now, NFT pre-sales, soon, I feel like soon they're going to be sold out, because we already sold out on the diamond sale and the platinum pre-sale. Right now we only have the gold pre-sale and the silver pre-sale. So guys, this is what's going to happen. Once these sell out, they're going to be these prices. Right now we already know diamond sold out, platinum sold out, and now these are their base prices: 20 BNB and 12 BNB. Gold plots haven't sold out yet, but they will convert as their base price. Gold plots at 7 BNB, silver plots at 4 BNB. Now, make sure to go on their website, create an account, be sure to buy these plots of land. There is Asia Northeast Forest Farm. You can choose it right here. I suggest doing the gold. And don't forget to go to their map and make sure after you make your purchase to allocate your land. I'm telling you, you need to find places around these big squares. These big squares is where these big brands are going to be. And it is untapped. We are just starting off. It has not even begun yet. Guys, there's so much room here. You need to get in as soon as possible. So guys, this is pretty much it. I wanted to get you guys really excited about this and why you should be ready to build real estate on top of your property. Be sure to do your own research and look out there, get inspired, because this is going to start this year. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this has inspired you as much as it is very motivating for you. This is something that I'm personally getting really excited about. I hope to build a headquarters for Cryptolution in here. And if you want to see a headquarters, be sure to leave a comment down below if you want to see a Cryptolution headquarters in the TCG world. And be sure to like that button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, join our Patreon page, and I will see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching Cryptolution. Register on our Patreon page for our insider training tips and more. And don't forget to click on the affiliates link below to receive sign-up bonuses and access the global crypto assets exchange. Invest safely, and we'll see you on the next episode of Cryptolution.